we'd go live once we got on here, and now I just got to find a way to find the
See, we need
link
everyone
for
from
'em.
the group to subscribe on YouTube so we can have how many is it?
Yeah, there you go.
You have to have what, 25 subscribers?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
What does that get you at
Or
25?
is it or 50 or something like that to do
It's
like
like
a live
different
stream on
levels
YouTube?
do different things.
Oh, for live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were looking into that at one point, Julian. I don't know.
What? Which thing? What are you talking about?
How many subscribers do you have to have on YouTube to like go live, stream live?
It's like 100, I think. It's not a huge number, but it's like 100. And I'm like, how am I gonna? I'm gonna get 100 subscribers on Screwdriver
I mean,
G.I. Joe video.
I just looked at Frontline on my phone, and there's 228 members right there.
Yeah, so
We
everybody
can make that happen.
Yeah. So those of you who are in Frontline should be subscribing to Firefly's YouTube channel.
Yeah, that I never post anything on.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't post anything on.
I have 2 videos that I already shot, but I have to edit them, and the 2 videos that are 2 or 3 that are up there, I didn't edit. Like I just dumped the whole thing because that but when I'm like that's the fun part. Like shooting the video is the fun part. Nobody wants to edit anything. So that's where I'm at. I've got one about figure stands where I compare like all the different figure stands, and another one that's not really timely anymore, but it was for Tomax and Zaymot, how to actually take them out of the package without destroying them. The Super 7, the Super 7 ones, and what to do once they're out of the package with a heat gun to prevent the, the cracks in the shoulder joints that happen to those figures. So there's ways to
any problems with mine. I don't know what that's about.
Lots of people have had them break right out of the package.
The only problems I've had on
right before they came out, or right around the time they came out. We're at Assembly Required, I believe.
Joe
I remember. Oh, was it Joe Fest? Really?
They had them at Joe Fest. Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, they had them at Joe Fest.
Yeah, and so when they were first coming out, I remember Firefly telling me that they had some batches that were like not cured all the way of those Tomax and Zaymot. Is that right?
To be fair, that was a guess, but that is my belief from what happens when you put something in the package quickly and it hasn't cured. That tends to happen because things need to be left for X number of days. I believe Brian Flynn has said this, that they leave figures for like X number of days before they package them so that the entire process can just set. So, because the plastic, and again, man, like the inner bubble is destroying G.I. Joes. G.I. Joe shouldn't have an inner bubble.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It was the a Punk with Toys was just doing a review of Pythona, and his was split right above the swivel arm, like probably a quarter of an inch. I was like, ouch.
I had another guy on another Discord server that took the snake eyes, the winter snake eyes out of the package and snapped the end off the pistol. Wow. Because the pistol goes into that little, there's a little hole.
In yeah.
Well, that winter snake eyes, that winter snake eyes, I mean, my rubber band was broke pulling it out of the package. I opened it up and he was already separated.
Yeah.
That's the only problem I've had with any of these reaction lists, though.
So the early Cobra Commander had, and I'm going to guess that this has something to do with how they're assembling the figures, the factory, but the early Cobra Commander had the belly like, I got a Zartan here, I can show you. Like that, right? He's sticking out, like his belly's sticking out.
Yeah.
And that was because the O-ring was like all the way to the back of the figure. So if you took them and like kind of did like this, like bent them over and pulled against the O-ring, it would pop down into this lower shelf, and that's where the O-ring is actually supposed to seat.
Yeah.
But we all do that. I was thinking about, like, we all do that when we're reassembling older figures. You push the O-ring all the way to the back, because otherwise the chest will go flying, or the back of the
Yeah.
torso will go flying.
Yeah.
So that's probably what they were doing at the factory, just like what we're doing, putting O-ring figures together, and
didn't those the Navy dudes, like the Navy guys, the Army guys, those Army builders that some third party didn't they have that same problem where their bellies were poked out?
Where are they? Oh, I don't even have them up on my shelf, but these guys are a little better. But you can see this guy here, he's sticking his belly out,
Yeah.
and they'll kind of seat in the middle, but you can tell that they, like, you hold it there and they wanna pop back into place.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to do
So
this. Standing.
Yeah, yours doing it too. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually haven't done very many of my replacement torsos yet. I think I've done 2, and I ordered. Let's see. So they don't give you the replacement torso for the Navy SEAL, but they give you the replacement torso for like all the flight deck and for the sailors. Or no, they give it torso for the Seabee. Sorry, so they don't even give you the torso for these guys with the replacement torsos. But I bought one of those Amazon packs with all the screws and T-hooks on it the other day. And other than messing with the figure stands with the Super 7 figure, which they work pretty well for, I haven't started pulling all my T-hooks out because, these figures, I think one of the big problems with them is that straight or the flat T-hook, it's not curved at all. And so it starts off, but it just jacks that torso out of proportion.
yeah,
It's that weird twist on them.
I changed all the screws. I changed the torsos, and like the figure still can't sit down. I mean, I don't know.
I think the first batch of Delta 17 had that problem too, and it was because they didn't have the curved T-hook in them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was weird because I've got previous figures from him. I'm gonna see if I can find one, but they're fine. They don't have those problems. So I'm trying to think where one is. Maybe I've got one here.
Like that green Army builder type guy?
Yeah, the Army builder guys, I got like 3 or 4 of
That's pretty
those.
good now.
They don't have that problem. But I think because his torso that he was selling for things it was kind of all based on the same like torso waist combination.
Yeah.
That we didn't see that. And then when he started making new ones, I don't know if he's using a different factory or not, or maybe just the unfortunate happenstance, but like you saw, like all of those guys had a problem except for the guys with the old torso. So there were some, I think there's an old torso guy. They might have been.
Yeah, the CBs.
Yeah, so like the CBs are okay. Those are okay. Like the waist on them seems to be all right. Like you move the waist and like you can where they are, and then they at least can do that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Like the sailors can't do that. So no matter what O-ring you put in them, they want to snap back into place. So
Mine are all the way over there on like the other side of the flag.
I
I
have an airfield diorama here. So like that's why I'm able to reach for those figures. Like it's all my aircraft and
Oh, nice.
air
Yeah.
carrier. Not an air carrier, like an air base.
I've been thinking about the possibility of Super 7 doing sailors, and I really want them to. Like those 5 POA ones that I bought, they look great on the flag, don't get me wrong, but of course, they're 5 POA. They're not Joe.
I mean, they're good as background characters. That's kind of how you have to use them. If you're using them,
Yeah.
I had my winter stuff out. I have the Quinn and the bazooka, the winter bazooka, and I always had them like behind the note, right? 'Cause they're just so stiff. I mean, who holds a machine gun with one hand? Like, I know you're a badass, Quinn, but you're not that much of a badass.
Yeah,
Robot can't do that. You can't either.
that was my whole concern when they did the when they were trying to do the
One-handed,
mothership. Was like, how are you going to put a
Giant
5 POA
machine gun.
figure in one of those seats and it not
No,
look
that's one
ridiculously
figure I can't
stupid?
wait to see in the O-ring is Quinn.
Oh, yeah.
Maverick, you're quiet.
I don't collect O-rings, so I
Oh,
don't
you
have
have
much to
that.
say.
Or you're not. I don't know.
What's
How
that?
about big robots?
Oh, nice. All the stuff I have around me right here is.
You're saying something. I think
that's
you're on
right.
mute.
Am I muted? Can
No.
you guys not hear me?
You can't hear it? I can hear it. You can't hear Maverick?
Oh, you can hear him?
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear you and I hear TK, but I do not hear him.
That's weird.
Wow. So weird.
That's wild. Okay.
Maverick,
thought
what's your
maybe-
opinion on that off striker?
Maybe I should leave
Yeah,
and come back.
I had that up here a second ago. So let me take Budo off. He's just kind of hanging on the back there. The top part just kind of
Why
sucks.
do I not hear him?
I don't know why you can't hear me. Sorry, man.
Yeah, he says the top part kind of sucks, and he doesn't know why you can't hear him.
Yeah, we need translation now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I really want to get that. Is it gridiron that has the
Okay.
attachment that can go on the top? I think that'll look
Yeah,
a lot
and
better.
Y'all
Right,
can hear
yeah.
me though, right?
Yeah, we can hear
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
now
I
I
can-
don't hear TK. I hear
What?
you
He's
and
getting.
I hear myself. But I mean, I obviously hear myself. But why am I?
You need to drop and rejoin, maybe.
I'm gonna pop
Yeah,
back in,
right.
y'all.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that gridiron kit that's got like the hard roof and then the
Yeah.
and then the traditional gun, man, it looks pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Because this comes with the, I don't know, is this a 50 cal? I don't know my guns very well. It's supposed to go on the top, but it just like doesn't actually go on
Oh.
there very well. It popped off really easily.
Yeah, that 50, it's got
Yeah.
that little plinth that it goes on.
Yeah.
It does not want to stay on mine very
Just
well either.
Slides right off.
That's
Yeah.
the same problem with the vamp though. It like it wouldn't stay.
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear y'all now.
All right.
Awesome.
Welcome
I
back.
feel like, yeah, the vamp, at least it was like something sturdy. Like, see, I've got it on the back here because it's like hard plastic, but this is really
Yeah.
bendable.
Mm.
It just feels super unsturdy all the time.
It's like other than the roll cage, is like the rest of it solid and feels good.
Yeah, I think the rest of it's good. It's just, and I don't even have the second. Like, there's a seat that's supposed to go back here, and then like another
Yeah.
part of the roll.
Yeah.
I just didn't even bother putting them on there. It didn't
Mine
look
is
right.
sitting on it right now.
Yeah.
And the biggest problem that mine has is that like the roll cage wants to pop out of the socket that
Yeah.
it's supposed to pop into. And the back cage that covers that seat, like you're talking about, does the same thing. And that's the worst part of it. The back roll cage is the worst for mine.
Yeah. It's not sturdy at all.
Yeah. So I did order that gridiron kit, and it's supposed to be here, I think, next week.
Awesome.
So I'll probably be in Iowa when it shows up.
Which one is that? The
Okay.
Ostra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gridiron add-on for the Ostriker.
Oh, okay. And you're talking about there's a seat. Is the seat part of the kit or?
Yeah,
No,
it's part of the
there's
kit. Oh no, yeah,
the-
part of the
it-
kit with the vamp comes with. Yeah.
Yeah, the out of the box Ostriker from Classified has a third seat that goes right here.
Okay.
I'll grab mine.
I didn't come prepared for this video with props.
Yeah, right.
But yeah. Plus this like most of my stuff's in a different room. But got a few things hanging on the walls here.
I'll tell you guys. Do you guys do any of the Monster Force stuff?
I picked up the eraser at Joe Fest. Yeah.
The translucent one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been like I'm pretty much done with classified. I mean, I've got everything I want, right? Like 82 to 87, that was really kind of my thing. But
Well, you got to get
these
the rest of the original 13, right?
yeah, I mean, the only ones I really got left is Flash and Grand Slam.
Yeah.
My short fuse and Steeler haven't
Steeler.
come in yet, but I've got a custom Steeler and Zap that I
Oh, nice.
had done. So from a shelf
Yeah,
perspective,
you're pretty much done then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
there's-
pretty cool with
Firefly, see the
Oh, okay. Oh, the seat's way down. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I was
like
thinking it was
so,
a kill me seat, sitting way
Oh.
up like the Havoc.
so you know the original Ostriker, it's got that engine cover on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
On this one, they basically like here's the engine cover right here, and it's still there. It still comes off, but it's like only about half as deep, and then that's where the seat goes. So like they cut off the front half of that engine cover, and they put a seat there instead. So when you pull off the engine cover, by the way, it looks like your engine is like a twin V, which is kind of ridiculous. It doesn't really work. But I've got a gridiron like grip there that Glenda's holding on to. If you see
Oh,
that.
nice.
Oh yeah.
And those things fit nice on the roll bar, which is they just clip right on.
Is that the same gun that comes on the Vamp?
Yeah, it's just one of their 50 cals, and it's
Yeah.
got a different setup, like for it to like pop on the top of it. But it's the same 50 cal that comes with roadblock or heavy artillery roadblock. And
Oh, okay. So it's got that
who else?
the back handle comes off.
Yeah.
You can swap it around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Gotcha.
what is it? The Army Builder figure with the poncho.
The
Yeah.
infantry action trooper, whatever it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, he comes with one with a 50 cal, and he's got just like the Tiger Force roadblock has the interchangeable grip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that comes with the Ostriker here doesn't have the pistol grip; it's just got the two-hand grip.
Ah.
And then another thing with the Ostriker is like, so I've got a Marine sniper in here. She's holding the 50 cal, right? So it's got that little tiny socket that goes just on a little tiny bump on the top of that cage, and that's supposed to hold the gun on. It's also got an ammo box that has an ammo belt that goes into the side of the 50, and that's on the same type of thing, and so it just wants to fall off. And you can see now that I've been messing with it, like the cage is kind of loose. Here's the box fell off the top and down inside there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that gridiron setup. You can take off the chair, take off that back roll cage, and put the old school gun on it, right?
Yeah. It'll look a lot better.
I've got the Hound, the gridiron version of the Ostriker. I bought the Shadow version though, and I almost bought the OD Green one, just as a stand-in for the Ostriker. But then I was like, no, because I really want to use it with Night Force, so I got the black
Nice.
one. And man, that thing is so badass. But now I'm like, I'll never buy the Ostriker or the Fans Hobby one because, I already got one.
Yeah.
I got the Phase 3 kit for it on the way. It should be here in about a week.
That's the thing that like O-ring collectors, how many Ostrikers do you have, Firefly?
2.
2. Yeah. Is one of those the Transformer?
Yes. I actually don't have an original Ostriker. I've got one of the 25th or whatever the Walmart one, and then one Transformer. I like the Transformer one, like as a Joe vehicle. I like it. He's got that one Autobot piece that is on 2 screws, so I plan to 3D model something to go there to give it a tow hitch, because that's a little tough to do with the original Ostriker. And in the cartoon, the Ostriker did tow the G.I. Joe present trailer for the kids that had the trailer. Gotta have the trailer hitch.
Give it a
I
box.
love
There you go.
Nice.
Nice big
Nice.
stickers on that one. Yep. I don't have one of
Yeah.
those yet. That's on
I
my
don't
list.
have anything other than just like the box. So there's a seat in there, and there's missiles and a radar
The
dish.
box is the best part, though. Like,
Yeah, you know what? I've got a baggie inside of mine, and inside the baggie is like all of the weapons for people who are deployed on the flag.
there you go.
That was
Nice.
talking about a kill seat. I mean, just remember the box art of that thing, man. Like Flint sitting out in the middle of a box, getting shot at.
That was
Well,
Falcon. That was Falcon's punishment for his, letting unauthorized people into high security places.
Sit on
You
the
gotta
kill seat
you
on
gotta
the
go in
Outpost
the
Defender.
GI gulag.
There you
Sit
go.
in the box.
I read.
Go in the box.
I'm on issue roughly about 110 or so right now. One of the issues I read the other night, Falcon was in charge. Oh, it was the issue where the Joes died. That where Saul Viper killed the Joes. Like Falcon was actually in charge of that mission, like issuing Duke orders. I'm like, this is fucked up.
Nothing good ever happens when you let Falcon do what he wants.
Right? Like now we know who killed Doc and Heavy Metal and so on, right?
It was Falcon's, slacking off yet again. I was gonna, keep my guys alive, but then I got high.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You can kind of protect the guy if you fold the sides up a little bit, right? And then he's just sitting there.
Yeah.
But of course, then
Yeah.
there's missiles right in front of his face because those are the missile holders. I guess you can put that out.
I just feel sorry for the guy in the box when shit gets real and they dump the trailer to get out of town and leave him sitting there.
We'll come back for you.
Yeah. It's great.
I think isn't in issue 1 they dodged mines with a towable, and on
Yeah.
the back of the vamp, right? That's pretty ridiculous. What I forget, I think it was like the flak or something that was attached to it. It was one of
Yeah.
the guns.
Yeah. I love what is it? It's like it's one of the early issues. It's in first 10 where they're like they've got the Mobat and the flak and everything like in a parade in New York City. I'm like with live ammo and shit. I'm like, no. That's great.
Is that the one where Cobra is underneath the grandstand where the generals
Yeah.
are? Yeah.
And nobody knew it. Like all their computer equipment and
Oh yeah.
nobody knew a thing. That's great
Security
stuff.
was a lot lighter in the 80s.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I think one of the things I'm about to do to my Terradrome, I think I'm about to put some LEDs in it,
Oh really?
like under the ring, like right around, right under the ring where all that open space is up in
Yeah.
there. I think I'm gonna put some LEDs in to match, and I'm gonna try to link them to the LEDs that I'm putting in the sub levels. So like if one goes into red alert, the other goes into red alert at the same time and stuff like
Nice.
that. Oh, look at there.
That's
There you go. Have you done anything else with your base recently?
Nothing. It's funny. I keep on meaning to work on this mountain that I want to build and put that American Logs log cabin on top of for a Snake Eyes cabin.
Oh,
And
that's
I
cool.
just never started. I just haven't
Yeah.
started it.
I did not
Yeah.
know American Logs were even a thing until you showed me that.
Oh man, I love those things. I played with them a lot when I was a kid.
This like build it yourself bases.
Oh yeah, I mean, I had mine and like my mom's Lincoln Logs.
Oh,
And
that's
they
cool.
mixed together, so that I actually had like enough to build,
Yeah.
something of Joe height, so
Yeah.
The best
Yeah,
thing
that's the
about
thing.
Lincoln Log bases where like you could smash one of your vehicles into it to destroy the base and it didn't break anything.
Yeah.
oh, it's the best part.
So satisfying.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I would
So
always
you
crash
knew
the
about
wolf
Lincoln
with
Logs, but not American Logs, right? Is that right? You knew about Lincoln Logs, but not American
Yeah, Lincoln Logs, but not American Logs. No,
Okay. Yeah.
I'd never like we had Lincoln Logs all the time as a kid, but like other people had them too, you know. But never American Logs. I'd never seen those before. And they're square. That's the thing that like gets me is like they're square, which probably looks better when you're building a base. I mean, I don't know.
Looks more like planks and less like someone just
Yeah.
put a
And
cabin
do
up
logs
in the
on
mountains.
There's texture on the side of them, so it looks like an actual flat sawn log on its side.
Okay.
Whereas Lincoln Logs are just straight up round, right?
Yeah, they're just tubes with a flat spot. So
Yeah, with the notch in them. The notches do line up, by the way, for American and Lincoln Logs, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
But not all the pieces. Like the really long planks work, but then the ones that are like only 5-6 inches, there's just a little bit of difference, so they're not quite the same length. So building a house or a building out of American and Lincoln Logs mixed together, it will give you mixed results.
Figure that shit out. You wind up at MIT, right?
Yeah.
Can't, I wasn't a Lego kid when I was little at all. But like I always thought, like looking at my son's just buckets and buckets of Legos, thinking, man, I could have built some cool shit for Joe's with that when I was a kid. But I don't know. The colors probably would have bothered me though. Like having a rainbow base for the Joe's is probably not going to work for me.
I took all the gray bricks that I had when I was a kid and I built like a PT boat.
Oh, very cool.
But yeah, I remember for a while there was a section that was like red and there was a section that was blue. And then I would get more gray bricks and then, I can change a few things out. And eventually I got it all gray.
That's
but
cool.
It took a while.
Now you can go to the Lego store and drop $200 for a handful of bricks and get them all the same color.
Well, if they've got them there, that's kind of it's gambling when you go in there. You never know what color bricks they're going to have. They switch that stuff pretty
or you can just design a set and order the bricks for it at a Bricklink, right?
Pick a brick. Yeah, you can go. I mean, you can't get them in the store. Like they're random in the store, but if you go to the site, you can order like regular Lego stuff. Most Lego parts are available from Pick and Build, I think is what they call it. I'm trying to remember. I think it's Pick and Build.
I bought when my son was really into Legos when he was smaller. I stumbled across this guy was selling Battlestar Galactica blueprints for how to build the 70s ships out of Lego, and I bought the Cylon fighter and the human fighter, and then they were like, and you can go to this website. And I don't remember what website it was, like to buy the pieces that you need. Man, some of those pieces were like $200 because like they were from retired sets like 10 years back, and I was like, I'm done. Like I've still got the plans somewhere, but I'll never build them.
There's a site I use Rebrickable. That's I have all my Lego stuff cataloged there. So I actually have a bunch.
Cool.
I have all my old Lego from when I was a kid.
I'm not kidding.
Projects was rebuilding all the sets that I actually want to keep. So like I redid all my castle stuff, all my pirates. I think there's like one pirate set I have left that's missing pieces. You can go on there and put in like what you have and then click on like the parts you're missing. So that's how I got into that site. But the other part of it is they actually have instructions that you can either buy or download or downloads. A lot of them are free that are either alternate builds of a set or completely new. Like you can just search through the catalog and there's like stuff from, like you said, Battlestar Galactica, or a lot of them are like trains, like real models of train that are built from Lego. Somebody wants something in like minifigure scale that's a EMD something or other locomotive. Well, they a lot of times they'll have, instructions for building that stuff because they build that in a program called stud.io. There's a program, and if you build the set, or if you build something in the program, you can have it auto generate instructions. And
Oh, that's
like you
cool.
can even control like what happens in each instruction. You can kind of set like build points across it. So it's a really interesting tool if you like want to build something out of Lego that I don't know doesn't exist, and you don't know if you have the parts for it or you want to build something new, or it'll give you like all the part numbers too, so you can upload it to either Bricklink or Rebrickable or some of these other sites, and it'll cross-index the prices across like all the main Lego parts e-commerce things.
That's when you know it's a sustainable brand, when there's that kind of stuff like aftermarket
Well,
to support the hobby.
Lego bought Bricklink for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
no kidding.
Like that's why, yeah. So like there's these Bricklink. What do they call them? They're like sets that Bricklink has a kind of like a design contest.
The
And then they
ideas program,
receive-
right?
Oh,
Yeah, they. What'd you say it was?
I think it's like the
Ideas.
ideas program.
Yeah, ideas. Yeah. Well, I think that's a different thing because the Lego ideas actually come to the store, but these are limited sets where like it basically one gets enough support, it gets approved, kind of like a crowdfund sort of thing, but not really. You're not paying for it yet. You're actually just
Yeah.
voting for them, and
that's
then
how the Voltron set got made. I remember that.
so if they get enough votes, then it goes to Lego. Like the initial design is shown, but then it goes to Lego and it goes through the Lego filter, which is it's Lego groupified design is what makes it to the shelf. And there's a window where you can actually pre-order them. It's very short and it's like a certain number of units. So I actually bought, it's not here yet, but I'll be getting the Wolfpack Tower that they did that way.
Oh yeah.
Arch. So I actually bought one before, but I just returned it. I was basically, like investing on it and didn't pay off. That's a great part is if a Bricklink thing doesn't go up in price. And if you're like, by the time you get it, you're like, nah, you can just return it to the Lego store.
That's cool.
That's what I did. I got two of the Falcon, Black Falcon, something or other thing that they had, and the price went up. And I don't like selling stuff on eBay that I don't have. So by the time I got it, it was like I wouldn't have made any money on it, so I just returned it to the Lego store. But they have some good stuff.
I think it wasn't that long ago I saw that Thundercats got the votes required. It was like the tower and the tank and minifigs for the Thundercats was like 10,000 votes it's got to get or whatever to make it to be passed on to Lego for whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I wound up on a mail-in list or something for that. I'm sure it was from when my son was into it, but it looked pretty cool though.
So
Somebody
Firefly,
out
you
there
collect
making-
a lot of Legos? Because I know you've got a pretty extensive, like, O-ring size Joe collection.
Not really. I mean, to be honest, I pick up like one set a year. So most of my Lego collection, like all I did was buy replacement parts for. So it was really like mom gave me the bins and then I went through and I'm like, what do I want to keep? What do I want to get rid of? Vintage Lego sets are crazy expensive. So anything that I finish putting together that I have like instructions for, I can turn around and flip for 10 to 20 times what it was original. So that's kind of like, my nostalgia only goes so far though. Like there's some sets that are like, how many gas station race car Lego sets do I want to keep? I don't really care about those, but
I had a very
downstairs
early
in the-
Exxon gas station back in the day. And it came with, two building cars. So it came with a yellow car and a red car, but like little two-door sedans. convertibles.
Right.
And I think it came with a motorcycle as well. And then it had like a little like a grease rack that you could lift up. So you put car on it, you could lift the grease rack up and stuff like that. Yeah,
In the 80s, you could
Exxon
build.
gas station.
In the 80s, you could build any kind of Lego car you wanted on that chassis as long as
Yeah.
it looked like a Volvo.
Pretty much.
What kind of Volvo do you want? That was Lego's car.
Red.
What was that movie? Volvo, boxy but good. Can't remember. It was like okay, it was like a Gene Wilder movie or something back in the '80s. He was like a failed marketing guy, and that was what he got fired for, was putting out Volvo, boxy but good.
Boxy but good.
Down in the basement, we've got a 55-gallon tub on wheels that's like filled to the very top with Legos, and but mixed into that tub is all of my G.I. Joe Creo. I had all of the minifigs, all of the bases, all of the vehicles, and when you're 4 or 5 year old, he was little. Like when your 4-year-old looks at you, he's like, "Can I play with him?" Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Yeah.
And they came down off the shelf, never to return.
So you've got to go dig through that and build your terror drone for us.
Well, I told him when he goes to college, that's one of my things. I'm gonna get through there and I'm gonna pick out. Because I still got all the books, like all the instruction manuals and stuff. I'm gonna pull them all out and get them all back together and get them back on the shelf somewhere.
That sounds like a big project.
Yeah, that's why it'll be after he goes to college.
Do Creos click onto Lego bricks just fine?
Not as firm as a Lego minifig connects to a Lego block, but yes, they are compatible, but not exactly compatible. It's kind of weird.
The figures from those remind me of like the old Tyco style minifigures.
Oh man, the Tyco stuff. So the first thing I had to do when I got all those old bricks was fish out all the Tyco super blocks. It was horrible. I had to look at each brick, each plate, and see, does it say Lego on it? All right. I knew there were a ton of gray bricks. That was like, I didn't have any gray bricks as a kid, and then somebody gave us like for some birthday present Tyco super blocks, and they were they were really hard to distinguish from Lego.
Yeah. Except for the Lego logo on every stud, whereas Tyco only had like the one logo right in the middle of the plate, right?
Right. Yeah. I was Googling. So the funny thing is I was Googling like what to do with the Tyco blocks, and I came across a video of Betty White selling Tyco super blocks.
God.
It was from like, you get more out of Tyco super blocks than Lego. I'm like, really? Like her? This?
During the heydays of Golden Girls, or what?
Yes.
I mean, why not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys know those 5POA Three's Company figures that I showed you the other day, right?
Yeah.
There's Jack Tripper. That's
okay.
That's awesome.
Not a pre-order, huh?
No, and I found that on Amazon, and it's only available with the set of 3. So you get Jack and Chrissy and Janet, right? But that's not Super 7 either. It's Syndicate Collectibles.
Are they actually the same scale as everything else?
Is that the same company that did the Superman 78 figures here?
Here's Conan from Super 7 and right next to Jack Tripper, and you can see he's taller, but he's Conan, right?
Yeah, they're pretty close.
It's pretty close.
Yeah. But the reason I brought that up is because there's also a 4-figure set of the Golden Girls.
Nice.
So like you can have Betty White hanging out with Cobra Commander if you want.
There you go.
Oh, and actually, now I look at it a little bit more. The bubble's not quite at the same height, so if I put their feet at the same height.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are actually about the same size.
Pretty,
Get
really
it out.
close.
That's Conan.
Yeah, this is Conan from the movie Conan when he puts on the war paint. I'll put it over there. So it's 5POA war paint Conan, and there's 7 in this line altogether. So it's like 3 versions of Conan. There's Pit Fighter Conan, war paint Conan, and then I think just a regular one. They're up on my wall way up there.
What was the manufacturer on that
Subotai
jack?
and Thulsa Doom, and what's that?
What's the manufacturer on that jack?
So it's Syndicate Collectibles, is what
Okay,
it
it's
says.
different then. The
There's
Superman
the
78s were
logo right
Spin
there.
Master.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it'll work, but give me a second.
So-
I found.
So yeah, there's the back. There's also Valeria and in war paint, not Valeria and not in war paint, but there's there's Valeria with war paint, Subotai with war paint, and Conan with war paint. And then there's Thulsa Doom, Subotai, and Conan. And then there's a Pit Fighter Conan. There's your 7 figures in the Conan Barbarian line from Super 7.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Picky.
Oh, you found it.
Quite. Even as a child, I demanded and got the most for my money. So if I were you, I'd pick Tyco Super Blocks over Lego blocks. They look and feel the same. Fit and work together, too. Compatibility
Oh, that
like
was like
this is
straight up
simply
competition.
golden. And what's more, you get more.
They
More
look
for your
and
money
feel the
in
same.
Tyco buckets. Pick Tyco. And they'll call you Picky, too. Picky, picky, picky.
That's hysterical. That's great.
So when did those air? Saturday morning cartoons?
I don't know.
I don't remember ever seeing that.
Like,
It seems familiar to me,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I would think in prime time sometime, maybe. That seems
It's like it would
geared
be more towards
toward
adults, right? Yeah.
Okay, so
Uh,
like that would have been on during like the old TGIF block on Friday night then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or
I'll
like
tell
during
you.
Golden Girls.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I laid in the floor with my parent while my parents sat on the couch and watched Golden Girls every episode when I was a kid. So
For my parents, that was MASH.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd get so pissed when I was a kid because when I got G.I. Joe the movie on VHS, the only time I was really allowed to watch my stuff was like after my mom went to bed. But that was when my dad wanted to watch either Twilight Zone or MASH. And I'm like, God, when are you going to bed so I can watch something?
You needed to get up earlier than them. and
Right.
watch stuff.
Yeah, with my dad, that was Star Trek.
Mm.
Like,
Nice. TOS. Oh, yeah.
yeah, no. Next Generation.
Next
Like,
generation.
Oh,
He
okay.
would just kick everybody off of whatever they were doing.
Oh, you want to play Super Mario Brothers? Too bad.
Yeah, you had to make appointments to watch TV when we were kids. It's like my show's on. You get off the TV now.
Man.
Yeah,
Same,
and my time ended on the TV after the cartoon block was over, whether I wanted it to or not. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd get to watch Saturday morning cartoons until my mom got up, and then I got thrown out of the house and don't come back until the night lights come on. Yeah. I mean, I didn't complain. I grabbed my sack of Joes and I was out. And I was good.
I had a paper route, and I would put vehicles in my paper route bag and put that over my handlebars and ride my bike to my friend's place.
That's awesome.
And of course, you had to put your vehicles and figures into a plastic like Ziploc bag because you didn't want to lose a gun on the road.
Right.
I had this like shoulder sling bag that I mean, I'd carry pretty much every figure that I had. I never took vehicles out of the house, but I could carry up pretty much every figure that I had, and we'd have epic wars in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
One of my buddies got sent to the hospital one time because he jumped in a red ant hill, thinking it was a dirt hill for the Joes.
oh,
Oops.
That's a surprise.
Yeah.
Ants everywhere, huh?
Yeah, he was in a hospital for like a week and a half or something.
Oh wow, jeez,
Jeez.
he got swarmed pretty bad then.
Oh yeah, Georgia red ants, no joke, man. Yet another reason I don't live in Georgia anymore.
We got them down here too. I mean, they're we got to put stuff out every so often for those. So they can get really bad if you don't catch them early.
So AR's next weekend? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
I'm
guys
getting
are
my
all
list
three
of
going.
things together.
Yeah, all three of us are gonna be there. We're gonna miss you.
Yeah, poor planning on my part, man. I held off because I was gonna go to Jolana, and then I wound up not going to Jolana. I'm like, well, shit. Now I could have went to AR, but then I missed my window on everything. So
Man,
next year for sure, though. It sounds like such
it'll
a
be
cool
my
show.
first one, assuming that I can get a flight out there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
I will
I
say,
gotta-
I saw that the FAA's list of airports impacted today, and it was a lot of airports, but it was predominantly large city airports.
Yeah. I don't. So I was watching the Daily Show. I think it was last night, and they had a map up with all the airports, and like Omaha, Eppley Airfield is not on that list, and
Yeah.
I don't think there was a dot in Iowa either. So.
Yeah, I don't think Des Moines is gonna be the problem, but I'm flying out of Salt Lake. I've got a layover in Phoenix, and both of those are in the top 40 busiest airports in the country.
Yeah,
So I'm
I'm
sure
sure
that they're gonna be
DFW is
affected.
as well, right?
I bet it is.
Yeah, DFW is definitely on there because I knew there was a lot of people going to Legion's Con this weekend. Some of them I was talking to were scared they weren't going to be able to make it to it, and then the others were like they were going to get there but then not be able to get home.
God.
I'm like, well,
Wow.
you better rent a car to be safe.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Firefly?
I'm flying. I'm coming out of Houston though, and United has said that they're going to keep Houston open. So any of the their hub airports, they're going to make sure are open. So it was like Houston, Chicago, Dallas was not on that list. Let's see. There was a couple of weird ones. I think one in New Jersey. I got an email from United about it, but that's usually I take United to DSM, but I think there's other airlines I can take that go there, so wouldn't be the end of the world. But
so you can take like a no layover flight then from Houston to Des Moines.
mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I made the mistake of not searching for that last time. I was trying to get the absolute cheapest flight, and or use the worst thing you can do these days is stick with one airline, in my opinion. If you're going to these things,
Yeah.
like you gotta get what you can get. So
So are you bringing a empty bag again?
no, because I'm not flying with American. American's the one
Oh, okay.
credit card that gives me a free bag. I didn't get it from United. I probably will in the future, just because if I'm going to keep using a United or whoever these people are. I mean, they don't have any requirement so I can just not use it.
So what are you gonna do if you buy a big item then? Ship it to yourself?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't plan on buying anything big this time. I don't have any room. I don't have any room. I'm really packed in over here. So
I mean, I understand that it's not like I have room for it, but I really want a general.
yeah, there's things that I've passed on. I passed on stuff at Joe Fest and at when I had the box or that big case, that just because I didn't have the space at home. Like I might pick up a few figures or something at the show, but I just don't have room for anything new. Like I have a bug and a wolf I need to get rid of because I just don't have room for them. And
Wait,
there's
so
other
the
thing
bug
too.
you bought last year?
What?
The bug you bought last year?
It is the amalgamation of
Ah,
parts of the bug that I no longer need. So it's a complete bug, but like the hull is slightly imperfect.
mm.
Like I'm very like every part has to either be repaired or there cannot be like broken visible tabs on anything that I restore. Like everything plastic needs to be shiny. Like that's
See,
just
like,
how I roll. Like
yeah, I understand that. I'm probably going to be like that too. But like, I'm probably going to look for parts for my bug at AR this next weekend.
yeah. Like so those parts like I have 0 parts for a bug at this point. Like I've
Yeah.
used every spare part I have, like every part that I could splice back together. So this is the funny part. I had a broken left and a broken right cannon, and I spliced 2 of those together for the last chin gun I was missing on this bug I'm getting rid of.
And I'm
So-
looking forward to buying those. I have the part you gave me though.
Yeah. I mean, I would just look for one that's whole, and you can get them. I've seen them on eBay, and they're like $12 or $15 when they go. But
Yeah.
like I happen to have 2 opposite broken ones. That I did that with the chin guns on my Firebat too. It had one broken tab on each of them.
Yeah.
And I
Those
had like
things are
a
commonly
bunch of
broken.
the busted tab chin guns, so I spliced one tab with a pin with an epoxy from another gun that was missing a tab, so I had like a full set of tabs on mine. I think I have like 2 or 3 more that I could do that with if I ever got another Firebat that has broken chin guns. But I've been keeping a lot of extra like broken parts to do splicing on now.
Restoring my Firebat was the only vehicle that I've ever made sure I went and tracked down unbroken pieces to get it back together. Like all my other vehicles, they're honestly most of them I'll buy the lowest grade parts I can find because I usually paint them. Like I customize them, like to make them my own.
Mm-hmm.
The Firebat, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that with the Firebat and the Terror Drum though.
Oh yeah. I've got a pair of
However, I
broken
actually
chin guns
am
for mine.
looking for a top deck, a command deck for the Terror Drum. I want to customize one, but I'm not going to use my good one.
A second terror drum then.
Yeah.
See, that's
in my
one of the.
head, Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's one of the things I don't have. I had a Terradrome and got rid of it because I saw the real estate is like there's just other things I'd like to have that would fit in this space, and it's hard to display. So I don't need this. I mean, I think it's cool that it's a grail for some people, and if you enjoy
I've got
Terradrome,
I finally found a wood disc that is large enough for what I wanted because I bought the turntable. I bought the turntable like 3 months ago, but I couldn't find a wood disc that was the right size. I finally found one. It came in about a week and a half ago, but it's been raining every day since, so I've not been able to take it outside and paint it to get it ready to mount on the turntable. But I'm excited to get that on a spinner. Like feel like right now half Terradrome I can't use or see.
right.
Well, you see that right there. That's about all you see of mine. So
Yeah. And like the top, every foot peg has got a Cobra something or another on it, and but like it's really hard to reach the ones in the back.
yeah.
Like if one of them falls over or something, it's like shit. I'm about to knock 12 down to fix one.
And I got tired of putting like sheets over it every time I wasn't wanting to look at it because it collects dust like
Yeah.
It is,
and it's
a big
really
dust
hard
bowl.
to get in there. You got to take all your guys out and then get in there with the hose from the vacuum or something. It's just
I did buy new. I bought Toy Hacks labels for mine. I got the vintage labels, and like they have different monitor screens and stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
and
that
I've
awesome.
just not been. I've not been ambitious enough to remove all of the old labels to get it cleaned up. It was kind of. I set it up. I confirmed I had all the pieces. There was like one or two things that I had to order, and I've really, other than adding figures to it, I've really not touched it since. I look at it, I play around with it every day, but I'm taking that thing apart and to remove all those labels and put new labels back on. Not appealing right now.
Yeah, I was in a similar position with the mobile command center. I redid mine recently, and because when I got it, it had all the stickers. It was yellowed, so I had to disassemble the entire thing, and I put each level in my Retrobrite tank, which is just
Oh wow.
the peroxide, and I've got a heater in there, so that de-yellowed. And you have to keep flipping it so it doesn't like go too far. And if it goes too far in spots, you have to heat those up to get the color back into the plastic. It's a real process with like big stuff. It's hard to get that right. Even if you build a device to do it, it's crazy. But
Yeah.
pulled all the stickers off and then had to fix whatever was wrong with then finally put all the stickers on. It took me probably a week to get all the stickers onto that thing because there's just so many of them. But yeah, the little screens are cool though. Like when I saw those on Toy Hacks, I'm like, yeah, I'm already having my order tracked from them. I'm just gonna add a few of these to make that shipping worth it, you know.
Yeah. That is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, Toy Hacks labels, man, they get expensive quickly if you're ordering a lot of them. I found that out when I was buying Sky Striker
Like-
labels a while ago.
Here's my problem. I buy stuff and then I'm like, oh, well, I'll get that or that or that because it could be that project. And now I've got like 40 pages here of Toy Hacks labels that I've bought, and maybe 5 of them have labels taken off and used on different vehicles or things. I'm never going to use all those damn labels. But yet I just placed another order because I was like, oh, well, I'm out of Red Shadows labels, so I got to order some more. And then wound up ordering like 4 or 5 other things while I was on there. That site's dangerous for me.
Yeah, I actually really like that they had all the G.I. Joe labels because I've been putting those on. See if I can find it here. I've got one of the Jeeps from World Peacekeepers / Click and
Okay.
Collect.
Yeah.
That Jeep pair. I think I have. Oh, I've got it right here. Let's see if I can show it without dumping everything on the floor. Ah, there goes heavy duty. Okay. This is
Oh, it's cool.
the
though. It's
G.I.
like
Joe
a-
label on the front there.
Oh yeah, looks good. Yeah,
And then
Yeah.
on the trailer.
like a
nice.
Vietnam era Jeep. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, G.I. Joe is, that period.
Yeah.
So
There was that World Peacekeepers got some really cool stuff. I saw Willem had Cogsworth Collectibles on a couple weeks ago, and he was saying that he's got a big order from Lennard coming in of stuff they've never been able to get in the States before, which is pretty cool. Like that big rock castle and stuff like that. He's got all that stuff coming
Yeah,
in.
I was wondering about that because I see it advertised on their site. I'm like, where is this being sold? Because I don't.
Yeah.
Is this like in China or something? Or
Yeah, it's gotta be. Like the last time I looked at like the guy that runs Lennard or owns the license or whatever, the last time I looked at his page, there was a lot of other posts. I think he's in Japan, so it makes me wonder if that's where it's sold at.
okay.
But yeah, like here over the next couple of weeks, he's supposed to get like 3 or 4 skids of stuff for Lennard that's never been sold in the U.S.
What I'm wondering is if the what is that MC Toy is even still in business with all the tariffs and everything.
Yeah.
because we hadn't heard much from them like on anything for a long time. And I know Cotswold was able to get some of their stuff in, but they haven't been doing toy shows for like 2 years, and you know, they haven't had accessory orders available on their website since like I think 2023. Like everything is said coming soon next to every item in their web store. So yeah, I don't think you can drop ship anything from them right now. But it's really unfortunate because they have a lot of cool accessories.
There's a lot of third party, I guess, for lack of a better term, 118 scale stuff that's come out in the last 10
Yeah.
years that
Yeah.
I wish I had not missed because it's really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys were talking about labels, and you mentioned third party. I was curious if I know PK and Voltaire, you guys both have some 112 vehicles, like third party stuff. Do you get like GI Joe vehicles to or GI Joe labels to put on those, or you just kind of go with whatever they come with?
So I have a bunch of extra Sky Striker sheets.
Uh-huh.
I have, those things are kind of nice because like you've got big Cobra logos on those,
Yeah.
or you've got some decent sized GI Joe logos on a couple of them as well. So I think I put some labels on my the ramen tank, right? Like a couple GI Joe labels that I had, and those were actually from Toy Hacks, like the red, white, blue lines with the GI Joe logo. I used a Toy Hacks labels from I think from a Sky Striker set because they're decent enough size and they look pretty good on it. So yeah, it's just kind of like for 112 vehicles, you use what you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got that ramen hunter is just sitting there with no labels at all. So
Tony's
Yours is?
Figs,
Mhm.
Tony's Figs. He did a video a couple weeks ago when the Hunter first dropped, and there's actually a tattoo parlor that sells.
Yeah, it's
their
Bad Mother Tattoos.
Yeah, they've got
They
a
also sell
set of
water
112 Mobat stickers.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got
I
them
bought,
on the.
Check
Cobra,
that out.
Very good.
Yeah.
Cobra water slides from them.
Yeah, I was going to
Or,
say there's a lot of stuff that are water slides that I think on the 112 stuff look better because a lot of that stuff coming out of Hasbro's got tampos on it.
Yeah.
You're mixing stickers with tampos. It sometimes looks a little bit off, but
Yeah.
water slides, man, they look like $1 million on it. So
on my Desert Vanguard, I've got custom Cobras. I had Cobra stickers made for it.
Oh nice.
And then on my Ramen van, Black Van, I have custom Cold Slither stickers that I had made for it.
Nice.
To fit like the right height of the side panels of the van.
I would love to do that. That's awesome.
It looks really cool. Cutting it was a pain in the ass because like once I got it on there, like before I put it on, I had to like find the line of the door where where it pops out.
Yeah.
And make sure I cut it where it would come together correctly, but not look like a gap. It was kind of a pain in the ass. The other side looks. I mean, both sides look good, but the driver's side looks much better because it's just a flat surface, like one sticker on it.
Yeah.
But it does have the feel that I wanted. I wanted it to look like the Star Wars painted on the side of the old cargo, and like that kind of feel I was going for. It looks pretty cool.
That's awesome. That's a great idea.
I didn't do anything on the Rumbler though. I left it as is. I'd originally bought it for Night Force also, but then I only have Mezco figures on it right now though.
Okay.
Who makes the Rumbler?
I've got my Night Force guys on
Mezco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that thing?
Yeah.
That Mezco tank?
Well, it's like a SUV, like it's a quick attack SUV.
Got a gun or a missile rack that you can swap out on the top.
Yeah.
A grocery
yeah.
getter with a gun.
So it's funny, you know. It
I
came.
don't know. It
with
looks
the-
pretty cool though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
I like it a lot. I like the Action Force Vanguard, but the Rumbler is better. I think. Like, it's not as big. It's like it's not as roomy. Like you can't get as many figures on it or whatever. Because you can get something stupid like 12 figures on the Vanguard. But like, and then the Rumblers, you know, 5, maybe 6, and then you're cramming. You're just cramming them in. Then you
Yeah.
know, after that. But it just looks cooler. So where I've got it, I haven't done it yet, but where I've got it sitting on the shelf, like the front bumper is like facing the side of the shelf, and I keep telling myself I'm gonna extend the winch out like it's a rope hanging down and hang a snake eyes like he's climbing the shelf,
Nice. Yeah.
but I just haven't got around to it yet.
This is my grocery getter.
Nice.
With an
Awesome.
AVAC.
With that AVAC, that's awesome.
Opening trunk, which is cool.
And who made that?
This is the Glamour Gals Fancy Firebird.
That is awesome.
Wow.
It's actually, I think it's actually a Kenner toy, which surprised me.
I think
It doesn't
that's right,
feel
yeah.
like a Kenner toy at all. It's like fragile, like a model almost. And the plastic is really hard. So, but yeah, it fits Joe's great. It reminds me of my old. I had the Mego Dukes of Hazzard, General Lee. That
Hell
was
yeah.
probably about this size, but it was like that flimsy. I don't know. It's like the body is all one thing, and it's like that flimsy orange waxy
Yeah.
plastic. But
I have one of those somewhere.
When I was a kid, I was definitely a Joe snob. Like, there was no Leonard figures or any of that shit going into my collection. But I did have a Bo and Luke Duke O-ring. They were absolutely part of the Joes.
Bo and Luke Duke were the citizens of the world that always got threatened by Cobra Kai. They were the only normal people.
Awesome.
And
I had
and
Fisher
Cooter.
Price
I also
Adventure
had
people for
Cooter.
that. Oh, nice.
And Cooter. Yeah, Cooter was the
Is Cooter a 5 POA figure?
yes.
Yeah, that Dukes of Hazzard line from Mego is great, but I think it's great. I mean, you've got the Bo and Luke Duke, who are straight arm figures, and then Uncle Jesse and Cooter and Boss Hog and
Boss
Daisy
Hog.
Duke are all 5 POA, right?
Yeah.
And there's a
Yeah.
Daisy Duke Jeep in the line,
Mhm.
There
and
is.
there's no tow
Did they
truck,
make
but
a Roscoe? Did they make Roscoe?
They
I don't-
yeah, there's a police car, there's a cruiser.
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
There's-
That'd be cool.
I think only Bo and Luke Duke were O-ring. Like the rest were
Yeah.
way.
I
Oh,
actually
you know
have
what? I
some
like.
water slide
Oh, no.
decals for
And then
mine.
Cooter, I had
Nice.
Enid.
Check it
my
out.
Mego General Lee, but I haven't ever done it. I don't know how that plastic is going to react to a water slide decal on it. You know?
Mm.
Yeah, it was. I mean, they were just like paper stickers on there.
Yeah.
That's what the originals were.
Yeah.
So
Did you guys have any of the A-Team Remco stuff when you were kids?
no, but I had the Greatest American Hero in O-ring.
Oh, that is awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, and
I gotta
his,
tell you.
his Beetle.
This is
both
not the
ways
Remco
either.
one. Yeah. See,
Yours, mine's this is the Galoob van right here.
mine is the Playmobil.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, like, I don't remember which one of you guys turned me on to this Playmobil stuff, but I am forever watching, like, oh, that would work really well. This thing, I've had it for about a year. It's the only toy that sits on my desk, and it never goes anywhere. I fidget with this thing all the time. It is so fun.
Did you put Joe's in it, or you're just playing with the Playmobil stuff?
Originally, I had Delta 17 in it.
Okay.
And at some point I switched over, and now there's a fifth member of the A-Team, and it's the Porta Potty Patrol dude. He's sitting in the back reading his newspaper.
Excellent.
So those aren't Remco, those are Galoob, by the way, the old A-Team.
Okay. The old O-rings?
So like, yeah. So
Okay.
I've got BA and
That's awesome. I just remember I had not face. Shit, I had the jet. I can't remember who the jet came with, and I literally
would be
broke
Howlin'
it.
Mad Murdoch.
Yeah, there you go.
He's the pilot of the group, right?
Yeah, I bought it. I mean, I broke it like an hour out of the box when I was a kid. I was like, son of a bitch. That's
That
the only one I ever had.
F-16 is hard to find now.
Yeah.
That 18 F-16 is hard to find.
Yeah.
There's some great stickers.
Because you had
in there if
asshole
you guys
kids
can-
like me breaking it an hour out of the box.
There's
in
like a
the 70s.
clipboard on the dashboard on the old Galoob
yeah.
van. And,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, see that looks a lot like the plastic of that Firebird.
yeah.
The seats.
Yeah, you can
And
see the lights through it too. Like it's just that.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's a hole in the bottom of that too, actually. Which I think that maybe that used to have something in there, but I don't know for sure. I have two versions of this van because when I bought mine, I bought it from Toys from the Past in Lincoln, Nebraska, right? And I've been telling Rex, who's the manager there, for a while that I wanted an A-Team van from Galoob. And he tried to get me to buy that Playmobil one, but I wanted this one. And then one day I'm in there, and they've got a box full of stuff that they had just bought from someone, and they hadn't really sorted it yet. And I see this van sitting in there. So I'm like, holy crap, that's that van I was talking about. So I pull it out, and it's got a wheel missing off of the back axle.
Hmm.
And then I went to eBay, and I never found another one. Like just the van. At least not at an affordable price.
Yeah.
And then Firefly and I are walking around on the day 2 of Joe Fest this year, and there's a van sitting, like a shell of a van sitting in a bin, and the guy's got like a $5 price tag on it. And it's missing everything except it's got an intact axle, so I bought it.
That's awesome.
So was that hard to transfer, or did it just snap off? Or
It's a metal axle with
Okay.
The plastic tires, so you just kind of grab it and
like grab it and
work it a
twist?
little bit.
Well,
work-
sometimes I mean maybe it's old enough now where that doesn't work, but I had a few things that had that, and the plastic would snap. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was like hot fused to the metal or something.
And I'm pretty sure that's like how the wheels on them broke too. You know, like a kid would be trying to play with it.
Right. Well, I mean the super glue or whatever adhesive that gets old enough, you can twist those wheels off finally. I
Yeah.
think that's been that, you can probably take wheels off the Vamp now. Like I'm sure Vamps back in the day would have snapped off if you had tried to take a wheel, but now you can probably like a broken wheel. Without an issue.
You can definitely take a wheel off of a Vamp now.
Okay. There.
Yeah. That General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard line, I took the wheels apart off of that. It's the same, metal shaft with the plastic tire on either side. But I took mine off because they slide back and forth. Like, the axle is too wide,
Mhm.
and I wanted it to actually like sit in there and not have the wheels slide back and forth side to side. So I took mine out. I took one tire off, and I took it to a bench grinder, and I just ground that down a little bit on the end. And I got it back together, and it's great now. Except it's got terrible decals because, like you were saying, they're just little pieces of paper.
Yeah, I mean they were usually wrinkled right out of the box, and if I remember right, that was one of those old. When it came packaged, it wasn't. No, I'm thinking of the Fall Guy truck. Never mind. I had the Fall Guy truck too. The Fall Guy truck was a big open package. With it had the paper stickers too, but then you had the
Okay,
figure
yeah.
in a bubble.
Yeah.
It was the same with the Wrangler figures. They had the
Yeah.
same kind of thing, where it was a truck and everything was like zip tied down or something like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the Mego one was in a box, I think.
It's a clear package with a window on it, like an old He-Man box would have been, for a vehicle, like a He-Man vehicle. Dragon Walker comes to mind. I saw a picture of a Dragon Walker in a box today, and it's got that nice little plastic window. And those windows always want to fall out of the boxes now because they're not like the hard plastic that comes in a Joe box.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also glued in too. And I believe that those were probably glued in back in the day. But they would just fall out. Now, if you find a Motu box with that little plastic window on it, a lot of times it'll be falling off in places.
And just put some double tape inside there and put back.
Yeah. Yeah.
just as good. That's what I did. I've got a wolf box that's in kind of sorry shape, and that's what I did. It works.
That the A-Team line, like we talked about the Mego Dukes of Hazzard having 5 POA figures, and the A-Team line is the same way. They made the 4-pack of the A-Team figures that came with the play set, which is
The
basically like you said,
campground or something like that.
campground, yeah. And then there's a 4-pack that came with just the figures, right? And they also made a 4-pack of bad guys, and it's called The Bad Guys.
Right. Yeah.
It's awesome.
These guys right here, and they're 5 POA.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have all 4 of them now.
So I
There's
guess we
actually
can't
like
get
2
mad.
colors.
I guess we can't get mad at Hasbro then for making Ninja Force Scarlet 5 POA.
Yeah,
They didn't set the
I
precedent.
think Galoob was like, how can we've already done the A-Team. How can we make broader shoulders than we've already given the A-Team? Let's give the bad guys even wider shoulders.
this guy's got a 4-pack.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Look at that.
and he's got that awesome eye patch.
Yeah.
He looks like he's ready to throw somebody in that arc through the window. With those big biceps he's got, he's just gonna.
Do you have all 4 of those?
Yeah, I do. Here's another one.
Rattler looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they all have Cobra type names. Like one of the guys
Cobra.
even there's a guy named Viper.
Yeah, Cobra, Viper, Python, and Rattler.
Yeah, I think this guy's Cobra, isn't he?
Hold on. Where you at? Hold it up again.
He's the bald guy with the eye patch.
That is Python.
Okay.
Imagine asking for a Rattler for Christmas and you end up with 2 big.
Oh,
You got this handsome Irishman right here.
yeah, that's Viper.
He looks like a
The
Viper.
dude with the fishing
That's
hat. and
the
Tom Selleck
Viper
patch.
at home. That's the Viper at home.
Nice.
I've got a
Yeah.
shelf right underneath. Well, actually, I'm talking to you on an iPad, and it's sitting right in front of the GI Joe Command Center. And below that shelf, I have a bunch of. It's like a motor pool. And there's 3 of those guys, the bad guys.
Yep.
And I don't see the 4th one, but he should be right down there somewhere. I've
So
got a lot of
4.
goofy not Joes on this shelf too. Here's Cool Breeze from Remco,
Oh yeah.
or no, Olmec Toys. This is a bronze bomber.
Oh. Look at that left arm. He's waving
Yeah.
at us.
It's got palsy.
Yeah. He's got a real loose left elbow.
Yeah.
Is that cracked or is it just loose?
It's just real loose. These are the same molds as the Galoob figures from around the early 80s. So like they made General Patch. So yeah, here's General Patch.
So why were the A-Team
Oh, that's
figures
pretty cool.
so strange looking? If those are also Galoob, right?
Yeah. So
like, why do they have such big? I actually didn't know that they made any other figures other than A-Team.
oh yeah, so like there's General Patch, right? And then
Yeah.
there is Hannibal. And you
Okay.
see they have the exact same outfit on.
Yeah.
And those are both Galoob figures.
It's that reuse.
But was it okay? Are they wider than GI Joe?
No, not really. Okay.
What am I thinking of then?
The proportions are definitely weird on them, especially Hannibal. I mean, Baracus.
Maybe I'm just thinking of Baracus. Do you have him?
Oh, BA. Yeah. BA has white
BA have a
shoulders,
weird
right.
chest? Maybe it's
Yeah.
just my own memory.
No, you're right. He's got that weird outfit where he's got like the
Yeah.
the
Okay.
green jumpsuit with the yellow braid around his left shoulder.
He does wear
Yeah.
that in some episode though, right?
Oh, really? Oh,
I think really early, like he does wear it.
he's in a
and-
military uniform, right? Like BDUs.
yeah.
Guys, these carded 4-packs are insane. For the carded 4-pack of the A team is 300, and the carded 4-pack of the bad guys is 325.
Wow.
Jeez.
I mean, I don't know, that doesn't sound crazy to me. Like for something that's a 4-pack when they sold carded,
Yeah.
like I
And
don't
it's
know.
a 40-year-old set of 4 figures.
Yeah,
Supply
I
and
mean-
demand, right?
I would say if at that price, demand is still fairly low. Because I've seen a lot of other things like what
Sure.
does a carded Tomax and Zaymot go for? Definitely more than $300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that there's definitely more of those than there were of like some of the A team stuff, I would
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
So, but BA's shoulders aren't any wider than your standard core figure with their wide shoulders.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've got some of the core figures on my
Yeah.
play.
I mean, I will give them though. They did a good
That's a
job like
Remco right there.
trying to give some muscle in the arms and stuff, especially on the Brox figure.
Yeah. I have the helicopter as well, but my helicopter is not made by Galoob. It's an Ertl, and it's die-cast.
My only complaint about this figure is like the wind blows and he looks like he'd get his ass beat. Like, he's just not robust enough. Like you like Destro was always like, to me
He's a
anyway,
little
the Destro was
undernourished.
always like the big
Well,
bad.
he's
Like, you know what I mean?
he's walking around with that open V-neck shirt, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, he looks like he's built, but then
Yeah.
Super 7 Destro is a skinny little guy
Yeah.
compared.
I mean, it's a fantastic figure other than that.
Yeah.
I didn't really look much at them. I just stuck them in my play and didn't play with them much.
Okay, here's the fourth bad guy from Galoob, and he's the best one because he looks like he's like Fish and Trip Leatherneck's brother.
Yeah. Got the big flavor saver. I love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
no,
Cobra.
you know what? He looks
Yeah.
like Battle Core Bazooka.
Oh yeah, that's
Fisherman
what I was thinking of.
Bazooka.
Bazooka. I said Leatherneck, didn't I? Leatherneck is in the
Yeah.
safari outfit.
He's got a leatherneck mustache,
Yeah.
which is different than Bazooka is like a push broom. Leatherneck's kind of
Oh
comes
no.
sides a little bit,
No
right?
kidding. That does look like Battlecore Bazooka. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
He's a
Out there.
handsome fellow right there.
Yeah.
Compare the mustache. Yeah,
I'll tell
this
you.
is more like Leatherneck's mustache on this guy.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't do any figures in the 90s, any of the 90s stuff at all. I didn't do anything past 87. But colors aside, there's some really cool sculpts they did in the late 80s and 90s, man.
Yeah, it's a shame the line didn't last long enough to see a lot of the Battle Core stuff get like real repaints, not the weird like Toys R Us low quality.
Yeah.
Like the actual like hard paint and hard plastic would have been pretty cool. I think we saw there's some prototype images of like Stalker or something, right?
Yeah.
That are out there for the Battle Rangers, which is
I
probably
mean, I
where
think,
those guys would have ended up.
yeah, I think Battle Rangers was all supposed to be trying to move back toward the OD green look too. I think
It
right?
was.
Get away
Yeah, they
from
were
the
going to
neon
go
shit.
more military. Yeah. They were going to
Yeah.
move away from neon in '95, but instead we got extreme.
Yeah.
I have one GI Joe Extreme figure. It's that Iron Claw I have on card. And
I would love to get a classified version of him.
classified Iron Claw would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I would even like to, who was the villain in the he had like one arm was like bigger than the other when he had like long hair and stuff. I can't remember which G.I. Joe iteration in the 90s that was from, but he would even be pretty cool in classified version. Can't remember.
It's got to be on Extreme, right?
Maybe I think it is Extreme.
Because Sergeant Savage is just an O-ring figure, but bigger.
Yeah. You know, I bought that Warhawk and I got it. I bought it sealed, and I wanted it because I was gonna hang it over my terror drone like it was attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Can't bring myself to open that box, man. It's so minty, and I'm like, man, I just got to leave it in the box. I actually put it in a shipper box that fitted almost perfect, and I put it away. Like like, damn it. I paid $150 for this thing to hang on in the collection, and
Get a shelf.
yeah, God, it's so cool looking though. Like the figure, like through the bubble, is ridiculously dumb looking.
Oh yeah,
It's like
But the
Pilot
Warhawk
Sarge
itself,
Savage. Yeah,
it's a cool
it's so
plane.
bad. Yeah, but the plane is so cool.
Yeah.
Hmm. So now I'm on the hunt for a loose one that I can mess around with.
Maybe we'll find one in Des Moines next week.
Yeah, we'll have to let you know.
I do have a little list of figures I want to send you guys. Get you to take a look out for me.
Yeah,
on.
do it.
Yeah.
The
What are you gonna pick up, by the way, Mathrick? What are you gonna get for yourself at AR?
I have no idea. I was just looking at my desk. I realized this is the only guy I have left from when I was a kid. It's
Nice.
Order.
Order.
I was
That's
like, maybe
cool,
I
though.
should try and find a loose law to go with him.
Shout
Need a
out
loose
to
law.
Kay. Thank you for picking this up for me.
Yeah, man.
Figures. And this guy.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about shopping there is they wouldn't let me open the little plastic things. I wanted to check joint tightness,
Uh-huh.
right? And they wouldn't let me open them to check joints. So all their joints were tight?
Oh yeah. No, everybody was fine. I had to
That's
replace a couple O-rings, but
Yeah,
they're otherwise like this guy is perfect.
that's
Oh.
awesome.
That's
awesome. Yeah, I'm
You know,
looking.
these-
I need one parachute for my second AVAC.
Me too. I have 5. This is
Okay.
number 5, and I need 1 parachute.
Yeah.
Well, I technically have. I'll show you my 6th one. Hold on.
I either have 3 or 4 AVACs, and I have 2 parachutes, I believe. I don't really care about him though, because like he can't wear it when he's in the fire.
I'll bet you've never
Right.
seen one of these.
Wow.
This is the mail away.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, the mail away fire bat. So I had 2 of these. I opened one, and I kept this one. I actually ordered this Hasbro. So
That's
It's a
pretty
lighter
cool.
colored red than the original fire bat.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's slightly different, but
I have an engine cover from that, and I can tell you it does not look good on a regular fire bat.
really,
Now, is this 25th anniversary or is
Is it
this
that-
like a rerun of
this is the 90 through 94.
Okay.
Mail away. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Where did I see you holding up a
Oh,
gorilla?
yeah, I was gonna ask if you guys knew if Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, those Pharaoh toys, you seen them at AR? I know they were at Joe Fest the last 2 years.
I don't know.
I don't think they were at AR last year.
Yeah, I didn't
This
see
is
them on
the other
list of
thing I
vendors.
got with the fire bat when I ordered.
Oh
it.
wow.
Ninja Viper. Nice.
Yeah, on
That's awesome.
field. So I never opened him because I bought him because I really wanted a Storm Shadow, and then I found a Storm Shadow. So I just left him in the package for however long. So
You can get some good money for that Ninja Viper now.
yeah, it's
That's what I was just
something
looking up.
I got through the mail, and I'm
Mhm.
attached to it because I got through the like I've got Star Brigade figures that are no important, or Star Brigade and Battle Corps figures up there. They're not important, but like they've got old Ace Hardware, tags on them, and they're part of my past. So
So
I
I will tell you, loose Ninja Viper complete. That Ninja Viper is going between 600 and 800 on eBay right now.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
insane.
Yes.
That's insane.
Yeah, at Joe Fest, I was looking at a Ninja Viper, or no, it was at AR last year, and it was Aaron Detrick had it, and he told me he wanted 120 for it, and I'm like, well, that's pretty good. He goes, he's got a broken crotch. I'm like, oh, $120 for a broken crotch figure.
Jeez.
I can't do it myself. I don't know about you guys.
I
Where
would
you
have to
gonna get
want
another
something
crotch?
pretty bad. Yeah.
What's that?
Where are you gonna get another crotch?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. You might put a save search on eBay for like, you know, a broken Ninja Viper or Ninja Viper crotch, and then you might get a hit a year from now, but you're not going to find one very easily. That's for sure.
I can't get a pair of legs for Tiger Force Dusty, and I'm probably just gonna get rid of the parts that I've got. So like that.
So
if
you
I
need the
can't get it
waist, right?
Yeah, I don't have the legs because a friend of mine and I were like making our own Joes out of his stuff, and so I have the two parts that match, which are the upper half of Dusty and the lower half of Bazooka. So I don't have either of those opposites.
I have like 3 Tiger Force Dusties. One has a broken, or one has an intact waist, and the other one are broken.
Yeah,
the other 2 are broken. And of course, I wasn't gonna get a second one, but you know, that broken Tiger Force Dusty that had the Major Storm gun that was on eBay.
Yep.
That's why I have a third one now.
I knew somebody would need that gun because that's like $10 for that gun is pretty good.
I bought that thing immediately as soon as I saw you posted it.
Yeah, it was a good find.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem. I was looking out for people looking out.
So, yeah, you were asking about Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. I don't think that they're going to be at assembly required, but I could be wrong about that.
I don't think I saw him on the list, so I was just curious.
Yeah. Mark II Design's going to be there. I'm pretty sure he was there last year. I bought a really great classified size Viper gun, you know, like the original Viper rifle in the white color, the off-white color. Does the classified retro Viper have that gun now? I guess Hasbro making that gun.
I think so.
No, I mean
He's
they
just got the
printed it.
standard guns that they've been making for years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine's on the wall, right down there, and I just looked and it does not have that white gun in there. So,
I mean, well, they printed. I think they did print the retro one. It does have a light gray gun in there, but it's not the right gun. Because I wound up buying. You know, I do 4 of all the Cobra Army builders from my time, and I wound up buying Gridiron sets because Gridiron released the right gun in white plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really glad that I've got all of the troop builders from 82 to 87 because I'm flat out of space for 112 stuff. Like, I mean, I really want to do a cool Dio for the snow stuff. And I wanted to do that before the Snowcat was the HasLab. I have no idea where the hell I'm gonna put it.
You made really good use of the space you've got in that little cubicle or cube thing. Like, I was impressed because the problem with dioramas is you want to fill them with figures, but what a diorama needs is empty space.
Yeah.
So like you're fighting that battle all the time. Like, yeah, I can compress this scene only so much, and then like I just can't add another figure in there. It's gonna look weird. And that was the battle I was fighting with Classified, which that's why I've always said Classified, if you pick and choose, can be a very cheap hobby because you need more white space than you need figures, and you can be more expressive with the few figures that you have.
Yeah.
So that's I think that's a big upside. It's when you try to collect a lot of it that it becomes overwhelming to try and do something with them.
I don't think I've bought any of the last 3 waves. The retro stuff I've bought some of, but not the mainline stuff. I don't think I've bought anything. Yeah, my OG-13 shelf, for a while it felt like nice and spaced out, and everybody had the kind of little job they were doing in the Dio, and now I got a couple more figures to go in there, and I'm going to have to figure out something different to do with it, because I mean, I don't even have my HMS out of the box. I just took Colonel Hawk out and left
I
because
haven't bought one of those yet myself.
Yeah. Oh, I
I
had to have
haven't.
the Colonel Hawk.
I do want to pick one up. I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, for like classified, the most recent classified non-retro figure that I picked up was a Frag Viper. Is that like what 3 waves ago?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't even know what.
I don't think I've seen a single Frag Viper where it belongs in the store. I keep finding Frag Vipers in weird places. Like I think they have their own legs, or maybe kids like the Frag Viper.
That's what I was gonna
It's
say.
kind of a cool looking figure.
If you go
But
to
if you don't
different
know what it
time,
is-
you're gonna see kids running around begging their mom, "Please, just buy this one for me." And the response is, "Not at $30. Put that shit down."
Right. Yeah.
Right.
It's got that weird robot-looking face. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing it was somewhere else in the store. They saw the price and they rung it up and went, "Hell no,
Yeah.
Yeah.
back, not
It's nuts.
$30."
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, guys, even when I get figures at these higher price points, I let them sit on the shelf for a couple of weeks before I open them to make sure I'm not going to have buyer remorse and want to sell it.
That's
Like,
Smart.
I mean,
Smart.
I got Python will be here in the middle of next week or something like that, and like, I didn't want to buy her even when I was hitting the buy button. I mean, $60
That's a cool
for a
figure, though,
figure
man.
She's a
it
cool
is.
figure.
Yeah.
And I can't have my goofball, the Cobra goofball shelf without her. It's the only
Yeah.
reason I went ahead and did move forward with it. But damn it, like
Yeah,
I
she's
do have a
super
current
expensive.
for a
what is
small
premium
classified
membership?
figure.
I picked up the
I'm-
Ostriker and Pythona the same day.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
had trouble
not paying
with
for shipping.
Oh.
Yeah. Good. Sorry, go ahead then.
no. I was just gonna say like when we got the $25 on O-rings, I was like I don't know about this. I went ahead and did it, but like I
Start to
feel
get
like
into
this-
gear, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it was. I had to make sure that I was getting the best price on those before I pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
The $25 is like that's getting to be where it's hard to justify. You know, even
Well, look at Hasbro's 2-packs, right? Of the O-ring figures that came out a few years ago. The 3 of them that they made, they were retailing for $40, and you can probably still buy them right around $40.
yeah.
yeah. Well,
I wish I would have bought more when they were on sale. What was it, 6-8 months ago when they had that sale on the Troopers?
Yeah.
I bought one extra pack, so I got 2 total. But like, I wish I would have bought like 5 or 6 of them.
we sold my wife sold a bunch for me on
Yeah.
eBay because I ordered a whole bunch from Movies Unlimited, and I didn't realize how many I had ordered. I had probably 60 figures in total, so I maybe 32 packs. And I opened about half of them, so I have like that. I think I've shown my concert scene. That's almost all Cobra Troopers
Okay. Yeah.
from there. Not the officers. The officers I
Yeah.
have like all around the room, but just Cobra Troopers. So that's
Troopers.
like from that run. So I'm not looking forward to when Super 7 does like Army Builder Troopers because I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be like, where am I gonna put this old stuff?
Yeah.
Now
You don't-
I've got
Just buy one, you know.
uh-huh.
I'm actually really shocked that they're not putting an army builder in each wave. They did it first, right? They had the bat in the first wave. I don't know that people found enough of them to army build them. I mean, I wound up with 2, but
I would have built
Yeah.
Fatal Fluffies if I could have.
I got 2 fluffies. I mean, I got 2 of
One.
all of the builders. Well, I had to pay a premium for my second one for sure.
It's funny, the Reaction Plus line, like, I'm not opening them all because I don't need another Cobra Commander. And I
Yeah.
don't need another Snake Eyes. But I needed to open up Arctic versions of them because I need those. But
I'm really liking the Arctic stuff. Like,
yeah,
I am too.
can't get enough. I loved the HasLab stuff for Classified too. That was Arctic. I thought that entire set was
Yeah.
the
Cool.
first time they've ever done like a complete play set
Yeah.
with a vehicle like that. That HasLab truly like became a play and offered that bivouac.
Yeah.
You could give that to somebody and be like, here's a GI Joe, not just getting a figure or a vehicle, but like here's GI Joe that you can actually like. Here's your starter set for Classified because it's got something to do, right? It's a whole diorama on one, which is I think that's awesome. Like I love dioramas, so I love to see that
I really hope they release a retro Snow Job. Because the first deluxe one was Pulse exclusive.
Sure, they'll
And
have
very
one
limited.
next year. Yeah.
Yeah. The crazy part is like at Joe Fest, I purged a lot of my Joes, right? Like I decided I'm gonna keep the Night Force just because I like them, and I'm gonna keep my OG 13, and I purged all of my other the Joe side of my collection, and I sold my Snow Job to Migs, and then like a month later they announced the Snowcat, and I'm like, son of a bitch! Like, I need it.
But did you buy it on the Snowcat?
I did.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, I only got one. All the other HasLabs I bought multiples of, and flipped them. But the Rattler, I wound up selling both of my Rattlers that I got. I didn't keep one, and
Wow.
and it was hard to get them sold.
Yeah.
I wound up breaking even on the second one, and I made like $30 on the first one.
Wow.
The
I would have thought there'd be more demand for that.
And so I only bought one Snowcat. I had bought two, and then I canceled both of them when it didn't look like we were going to get all the tiers. And then that last day when it had that ridiculous rush and it crossed the 4th tier, I was like, all right, I'll buy a set now. So, but I only bought one.
So why do y'all think that the Rattler didn't move after it was released like that? That seems.
I think when people saw how much space that damn thing, this guy is amazing. I mean,
yeah, it's. I've looked at it at AR last
cool.
year. I looked at it at Joe Fest. I really would love a vintage one more than that one, honestly.
I get it.
Just because of the size, for one thing. Like you talk about how much space they take up, right?
Yeah, like the vintage is like half the size of the Mark II.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mark II though, does it have a stand, a flight stand?
It does. It does. It's sitting on it. It's this black. It was you had to buy the aftermarket though. It didn't come with the base unit.
So it doesn't come with.
Yeah, the stand is separate, and then there's.
But they make the stand for it, don't they?
Yeah. And it works out really well because the clear part like slides up right like under the back of the head, so it rests like perfect.
Okay.
And then you can it's the way it's positioned. You can actually put the wings in different positions.
Yeah, they
however you want it.
Like this, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it can be because basically it's a VTOL, right? They can lift up, they can go forward.
Yeah. So I've got it set up for the 4-inch seat, so it's dual pilots, and it comes with a 6-inch seat also, single pilot 6-inch seat.
You have TK over your head. Is that Cobra Commander puzzle from a Super 7?
It is. No, it's not the puzzle. They did they had a prints of it 2 years ago at Joe Fest, and I picked it up there. Yeah.
They restocked a very small amount of those puzzles on that sale last week, and I got the last one.
Oh, nice.
and
Nice.
mine will be here tomorrow. That Cobra
Awesome.
Commander puzzle. So I'm
Yeah,
looking forward to that.
When I sent that print off to get a custom frame made, my wife thought I was a fucking idiot. I love it though.
Oh, I
Yeah,
have
that's
the
pretty great.
the big art of that from Joe Fest. I just
Yeah.
haven't-
Oh, really?
yeah, I took it to Hobby Lobby and had it framed.
That's cool.
But it's sitting. I don't know where to put it. This big Cobra poster, which is the thing. I
I love
actually
that poster.
bought it online. Was on a business trip in Dallas and picked it up from the seller because I didn't want to ship it.
That's funny.
Because it's such a flimsy poster. And I'll probably have to take it back to Hobby Lobby because every time, like now, you can actually see the wrinkles in the poster. Even in here, so I'm gonna have to take it back. It's such there's an ad on the back, so I don't know that was ever made as a poster other than one like promotional thing.
Yeah.
And he had it for like $75 in this cheap frame, and I'm like, I'm not shipping that because that's not gonna make it down here to Houston. If I can pick it up, I'll buy it from him. And then I had a business trip, still had it. So he's like, "Are you the seller?" It was so weird. I like met him in his front yard. And he's this guy. He's just like walking outside with a Cobra Commander poster. He's like, "Are you?"
He's got a bathrobe on.
Yeah. It was just we were just like eyeing each other funny, and it was one of those two nerds meeting in the street, kind of like,
That's awesome.
"What are we doing here?" You know how it is. The
Yeah.
weird Craigslist. Like you're never supposed to meet your eBay buyers, right?
Yeah.
But in this case,
Yeah.
you know.
I bought a package of hot dogs to give a guy from Reddit one time. It's because my town is the small town in Nebraska where they used to make the hot dogs that were sold at Nebraska football games.
Yeah.
Okay. And they, sometime around 2000, 2001, I think, it was before then because it was after that. So sometime around 2005, they sold the company that made the red hot dogs for Nebraska football games. And but they sold the recipe to Wimmers for Fairbury brand hot dogs, and that's because Wimmers really, really, really wanted to sell the hot dogs at Nebraska football games. There was a whole big thing. Like for 1 year, Wimmers had the deal, and so many Husker fans complained about Fairbury hot dogs not being what they were selling anymore that they went back the next year. And so Wimmers said, "Well, then we're going to buy the company," and they bought a recipe. And then there was a guy who was working for Rude's Meatpacking who had the original recipe, not the one they sold to Wimmers. And he started making natural casing versions of those old hot dogs. And then they got a cease and desist. And then another company started making that same recipe again because someone else, I guess, had it. So
Getting a C
on
and D
Reddit-
over a hot dog recipe is amazing.
yeah.
Right?
So
That's
over
awesome.
Reddit, like one of the guys who ran the Nebraska football subreddit or the Husker subreddit, we were talking about old Fairbury brand hot dogs, and I'm like, actually, there's a company that's in another small town, like 15 miles from Fairbury, that is making the original recipe right now, and you can buy them at certain stores. And this guy is like, I want to find some. Where can I find some? I'm like, I'm going to Lincoln tomorrow. I'll bring you some. So I met some guy at a gas station and gave him a package of hot dogs.
That's awesome. It's a great story.
Yeah.
It's hysterical.
Yeah.
Hey, when I go to Chicago, there's all kinds of stuff that I bring that extra suitcase when I fly into O'Hare because I come down with a whole bunch of stuff you can't get down here in Houston. So I know how it is wanting.
That's awesome.
When you want what you want, you want what you want, right?
Yeah, when I go home to Cincinnati to see my sister or whatnot, there's always there's about a half dozen restaurants that those are the places that I'm gonna eat while I'm there because you can't get them anywhere else.
I've got a friend who lives in St. Louis now, and whenever he's back in Nebraska, he goes and buys a dozen frozen Runzas from Runza and takes them home. And his wife hates them because she thinks that they're not good, but Runzas are awesome.
Let me tell you what, man. So,
So
like
I get it.
our contract manufacturer for my business is in Nebraska. It's in Plattsmouth,
Okay.
and like our CEO, every new employee that we hire, we send out there, so they have to spend a week in Nebraska learning the operation and everything. We own the contract manufacturer also, so they have to learn everything about it. He has an edict that everybody that we send out there has to eat at Runza on the first day. It's so weird. It's also very weird that there's like
I
2
understand.
restaurants in Plattsmouth and one of them is Runza.
There was a thing that I was looking at not too long ago. So Subway is the most popular fast food restaurant in like 40 states. But in Nebraska, it's Runza.
That's awesome.
Subway is a number 2. In a lot of states, it's either Subway or Pizza Hut. They're like the 2 most ubiquitous chains. But yeah, here in Nebraska, it's Runza. And then there's also there's a Tex-Mex place called Amigos that people will swear by Amigos Ranch. I don't think it's anything special, but a lot of people really like Amigos. I don't think that's very good.
Yeah, when I went out there the first time, when I asked for a good place to go to lunch, and they told me that the cafe at the grocery store was probably the best place in town to eat, I was like, oh, okay then.
Where was this?
Plattsmouth, Nebraska. It's
Plattsmouth.
maybe about a half hour outside Omaha.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's about 45 minutes from Omaha.
Yeah.
It's right on the Nebraska-Missouri border.
Yeah.
So there's like a tiny little sliver down in the bottom southeast corner of Nebraska that is actually bordering Missouri. You know, it's not touching Kansas, it's not Iowa's, and Plattsmouth is like right there.
Yeah. There's nothing there. It's cornfields and us. That's it.
I've been there once. It was for a wrestling meet in high school. I don't need to go back.
Yeah. If
But
I never have
they
to
have
go
a
back, I
Runza-
would be fine with that. They do have a Runza.
Yeah.
In Illinois, when I go back to Chicago, it's Lou Malnati's. That's what you gotta have.
The what?
What is it?
Lou Malnati's deep dish. That's the thing to get. That's the gold standard of deep dish pizza.
All right. See,
Anything-
I didn't grow up there, but every time we visit, we always go to Giordano's because that's the one that, like, name recognition. But I was like, I guarantee this is not where the locals go.
No, Lou's. The best thing about Lou's, there's a good Giordano's on Lakeshore Drive in Chicago, but if you have Giordano's in the suburbs, it is awful. It is.
Yeah, Lakeshore is still always the one we go to when we're up there
Yeah.
because we usually stay close there.
Same thing with Gino's East. It's just microwave food in the suburbs.
Well,
City.
deep dish
It's
pizza
a
is terrible
city.
anyway. So
What?
I said deep dish pizza is terrible anyway.
Them's fighting words, sir.
Right?
I knew it was coming. I knew it.
I may live in Texas, but my heart is in a deep dish pizza. No,
There's a lot of places
Lou's-
that want to tell you they have their own style of pizza. Like there's Chicago style pizza and New York style pizza. That's like the 2 kinds of like pizzas you can name after a city. St. Louis style pizza is not a thing. Omaha style pizza is not a thing.
right.
But,
Well,
you know, those 2.
There's a pizza place here called Jets that advertises Detroit style pizza, and I'm like, I don't want anything out of Detroit. Like,
They had a Jets open. I lived in Libertyville, which is along the North Shore in Illinois, kind of along Lake Michigan. And they opened a Jets, and I went there. I'm like, oh, I had a friend I was working with from Detroit. Like, yeah, like Jets pizza is not pretty good, and it was doughy and just greasy and kind of like bad Domino's.
yeah.
And
I'm not really a fan.
Yeah, but there's a frozen pizza, Motor City Pizza Company, in the freezers, is really good. So it's not that Detroit pizza is bad.
So it is a
bad.
thing.
It's a thing, yeah, it's actually really good. It's like my favorite frozen pizza. I've been kind of eating like gluten-free stuff recently, but like when I occasionally eat wheat stuff, like that's like the best, in my opinion. Like that's the best frozen pizza you can get everywhere. Is that Motor City Pizza? But
Last time we were down in Orlando, we were just like driving around trying to find some place to eat, and I saw a Giordano's, and I'm like, no, but it actually is related. They are. I don't remember the full story, but it is connected to the Giordano's in Chicago.
yeah, the thing about Lou's though, if you ever
Connected.
go back to Chicago and eat Lou's,
Yeah.
every Lou Malnati's like is consistent.
Okay.
Like I have been to them recently when I went up there, and they're all like, all the pizza is the same at every location. So like you're getting like quality stuff, and that's part of the reason I think they haven't expanded beyond Chicago is that they have this like ingredient, supply chain that they can only get so far out, and then
Yeah.
you start sacrificing quality. So far, they're unwilling to do that. They do ship frozen pizzas, but I go up there often enough to where I don't.
Yeah. There was a.
Shouldn't be
Yeah.
time anyway.
You can get Runzas shipped to you too, by the way, just so you know.
No kidding. I did not know
Yeah.
that. I did not know
Yeah.
that. There was a pizza place up in Cincinnati called La Rosa's that like way back in the day when I was a kid, and then even when I lived there as a young adult, it was actually really good. Like it was a regional pizza. Like it was just American pizza, but it was unique, and you go up there now and it's like McDonald's. McDonald's a pizza in the Ohio Valley now, and it's fucking cardboard garbage, man. It is nasty. Crazy. Nashville doesn't really have any unique food. I mean, Nashville hot chicken, but anybody can throw some spices on chicken. Like, I mean, it's like there's nothing. There's a lot of chain restaurants here, unfortunately.
Well, Nashville has bourbon though, right?
More whiskey, more than bourbon. Yeah. Now Lexington. When I lived in Lexington,
Okay.
there were bourbon everywhere. I mean, you're right in the middle of the bourbon trail, right? So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Craziness. Dang, it's 10 o'clock. We've been in this 2
Yeah,
hours.
I was gonna say I gotta take off here.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Well, I
My
guess
cat's
we'll call it.
been clawing at the door for like the last half hour.
That's awesome. My
Yeah.
son texted me earlier and he said, "Are you on a live stream?" And I was like, "With some of the frontline guys?" He's like, "Well, they all know me anyway. Whatever." So I guess it wasn't. He wasn't quite as embarrassed about walking in here in his underwear once he realized it was fucking.
Like, oh, those guys? It's fine.
Yeah.
I've met those guys.
Yeah, buddy. Cool. Well, guys,
Oh,
let's
that's
do this again. This was a good time, man.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
do it again.
Cool. All right, guys.
Okay.
See two.
I'll see two of you
in,
guys
2
next
days.
weekend, hopefully.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll shoot you guys
All
a list. Please.
There you go.
Okay.
yeah, we'll do.
All right, guys. See ya.
See ya.
Later.